So tonight, City Council will be voting to approve the bid that they received for Central Park, which is $1 million or more over the estimates or the costs that they have or the money they have for the grants to finish the park. So they're going to, I believe, change the park plans after the bid went out, or the orders went out and the bids were made. Questionably legal. I'm not sure on the legality of that, but it is a question I have. That can you put out a bid or order to be bid on, have people bid on it or not bid on it because of what's on the order, and then after a bid comes in $1 million or so too high, change it after the bids have been put out and not have to put that order out again to be rebid on. I would believe that if you're going to make some major changes, a good percentage of the project, because $1 million or $2 million on what's left of that is $6 million project, because I've already wasted $2 million on plans. So a $6 million project, and you're going to change it by $1 million or $2 million. I would think by law you would have to put that back out for bid and then have it rebid and give everybody an opportunity. That seems a bit suspect. So we're going to see what happens tonight. But on that, there's been other things that have come up. John has put a post on here about that, and Sylvia King, John D. Bartola, that is, and Sylvia King's one of her campaign people, Tony Kersander, who I'm sure will deny it, but he is part of the Democratic Party of Cambria County and is on her campaign to get her elected as mayor, and is supporting her. He asked the question to John, which is then John and myself, I'd imagine. How do you intend to paying back all of the money invested, and where is the money going to come from to make the necessary repairs to the park, since you are giving back the federal money? In the beginning, I would rather have gone back than destroy the park, because it's a waste to destroy the park. But after they've destroyed the park, that wasn't what was said. It wasn't said, destroy the park, have a debt, then give the money back. Originally, the choice was, would you rather destroy the park or give back the money? And the choice was give back the money. So once again, Tony is trying to confuse what was said, and that's pretty typical of people who, of his caliber. And that being said, it was always my contention that the money could be better spent elsewhere, and if you're going to spend any money at all on the park, that it would be to make upgrades and repairs, not a demolition and completely demolishing the park. So there's a difference in what was said. What would you do if they start the project and then we would get in and then stop the project? If you start building something and the building's not complete, you don't pay for the whole project. So you would pay the gentleman that started it for the work he's done, because that's fair. And I don't believe in not paying people for the work they do. I don't. And I don't like what's going on, but that's the situation we'd be put in, and we'd have to pay them for the work he did. And then we'd stop. Now, what are they doing tonight? They're going to change the $6 million proposal that they put out that was bid on, that they got a higher bid than the $6 million. They're going to change that to reduce it so that it will be cheaper. So if they can make drastic changes like that, and they're a solicitor and they think that's legal to do, if we said we're going to stop the project as is, pay for the work that's done, and what if we took the remainder of the money and asked for new bids to then have the park restored to the way it was, with the repairs that everybody agrees on, such as sidewalks, grass, trees, electrical updates, but yet keeping the essentially the integrity and design of the original park? Could we do that? I think we can, and I don't think anybody can complain. And once we have the money and we do it, then that would be the will of the people, if it were to go that way. So that's how I would answer that question, Tony, since you are complaining about being a constituent and you think you know everything about construction, and you like to throw in random questions about what would you do, how would you give the money back, and you're going to raise taxes. The reality is with the bid that we placed in, being $1 million higher than the money they have in reserves from the grant, your girl Sylvia and the people on council are going to have to raise taxes to pay for an $8 million park project that came in over bid. And now they're going to accept that bid, because I don't think legally they should be able to change that bid after it's change the work order of that bid after it's already bid out. But that's where I come from that. But like I said, you put John and I in, we stop park project day one. Day one, it stopped. No more destruction. And with the money left over, like I said, if the man did work, you pay him for the work he did. That's fair. And I don't like it. I don't like having to pay for the destruction of something, but that's what you do. You pay him for the work he did. The rest of the money goes to repair the park back to the way the people want it. The people want the park the way it was, but improved. As in, fix the broken sidewalks, fix the bad electrical, plant some more trees, plant some grass, take care of the maintenance issues that weren't taken care of. And that's what you do. Thanks for asking the question, and I hope I answered it completely for you. So, until next time.